So it's been a hot minute since I last made a video like this, and that's because I mean, this series has always been like, hey, I'm depressed, here's my fucking week. But like, it got, I got very depressed to, like, a really bad degree. But that's fine, because we're here now, in the present, living our best life together. You and me, and Cleo here. I named the fox Cleo. I'm looking at my microphone rather than the camera, because I'm a fool. Fantastic. I'm wearing earphones so I can, like, hear what I'm saying as it's being recorded, and it sounds like I've got really highs. I've got a lot of highs in my voice. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at talking. Maybe this is just what my voice sounds like, and I've forgotten. It's been I don't know. It hasn't been a while since I've listened to my voice. I listen to my voice all the time because I record an awful lot of things, even if you don't see many of them. But I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I don't anymore. I don't know anything anymore. Hello, I'm just recording this now. The reason I sounded so high to myself was the shit earphones I was using. They came with the HTC Vive. Consider this a review. Yeah, sure, fuck it. It's a review. It's an HTC Vive review. So, as for things I've actually been up to, it's very strange, because I mean, I haven't made a video like this. I haven't made a WIBUT in fucking months. But it feels like I've done nothing. But in actuality, I've started university again, and we've done Christmas. We've done Christmas. We're in a national lockdown now again. I suppose that's not new. I've started playing Danganronpa, which you wouldn't think is significant, but it's taken up an awful lot of time and an awful lot of my brain, because those characters, my god, love them to bits. Some of them. I've been told I like the characters that are just really awful, which is fine. I've been playing it, and like, I've written their names on a whiteboard, because I forget who they are. I forget their names, and I've been crossing them off as they die. Good series, good series. I believe Game Grumps is now playing it, and I say I believe because I'm a fool. I know they're now playing it. They've probably just come up with a new episode today. Future plans for, in general, I've got university to be doing, so I will hopefully be doing that with my fucking brain. If I don't do that, then I deserve the failure again. I'm bad. I have missed maybe 20% worth of my marks for the module that is required for me to pass, which is it's fucking bad. But I should be fine if I actually do the project, which I also haven't been doing because I'm a fucking fool. In terms of code things, in terms of like computer and bullshit, I'm doing stuff, I guess. It doesn't feel like I'm doing stuff, because like the things I'm doing don't seem to amount to anything. But I have made a website for one of my bots, which is a step for me, because I fucking hate websites. Websites are so fucking awful, and I don't understand why I find them so shit. But I do. Something in my brain is like, yeah, I hate this. But I have been doing it. I've been making a website for Flower. I need to find more things to put on it so I can justify its existence before I start like adding the microtransactions, because that's the plan, baby. I gotta pay things off. I also need to finish my Marriagebot rewrite, which I can do, I just haven't done. The Marriagebot ran into an issue today and yesterday, in that I didn't realize it for a hot minute, but the disk was full. The disk was full, and it was because there was an error in some of the code, which I haven't fixed. I just did it manually, where it wasn't deleting the files after it generated the like family trees. So there was 14 gigabytes worth of family tree sitting on there, as well as another fucking 14 gigabytes worth of logs that weren't being deleted from Neo4j, which I will need to fucking look into, because those logs were fucking massive, and that was only used by my test bot, so that's certainly something in the config I'll need to look into. And that's also an issue that wouldn't have come up. I'm glad the issue came up now, because now I know to look into it, because it would have fucking ruined my day. The issue with this rewrite is that, like, it works fine now, it's just really bad, and there are better ways to do it, and my test bot is doing those better ways, but it's doing them in a sort of like new technology way, where it's like the first time I've used something and I'm sort of doing it badly, and I know I'm doing it badly because I had to, the thing I'm using, I had to rewrite the library for it to get it to work, because it was only supported for an older version, which should have been a sign, really, but now I'm into it. I'm too deep. I quite like Neo4j. So that's where I'm at. Videos here. I want to do more videos with George, because I like him. I love him so much. Like, I should get more people here, because I've got some friends. I've got August and George and other people, I'm sure, who still like live around here, who I would still love to do content with and hang out with in general, honestly. But I mean, I don't know, I love them. I love them so much. I've been recording for so long now that my computer has actually put itself to sleep and woken up again, and now I can't hear myself. I need to go and work out why that's happened. My god. Always check the power settings on your computer. It's one of the things you should like do when you start up. Like, check your power settings. Turn off sticky keys. Turn off the thing that asks you to turn on sticky keys, rather, because it's so annoying. It's like one of the first things I do when I fresh install Windows, which is a thing I've done, which is why I had the issue. I don't think I've ever met anyone that has genuinely ever used sticky keys, but I don't actually know a lot of people who need that sort of accessibility option, I suppose. So, I don't know. I always watch things with subtitles, which isn't the same thing in any regard, but I love subtitles. If you know me, you'll know that I won't watch anything without subtitles. And one of the things I think England does that's really cool, I don't think that was valid English, one of the things that England does that I think is really cool is if you are a TV station, you are legally required to have subtitles on your programming. I think that's just really great. I think that should also be required for YouTube videos. For people who are making like X amount of money, I think you should be required to have that captions on the YouTube videos. Which I think that's fair, maybe. Certainly for like the TV show lads, I think that should be required. And for the I don't know, for the Vivo channels, maybe have lyrics in the description. But I mean, for songs, it's probably less required, because deaf people tend not to listen to much music. Plans for future of coding things is Marriagebot rewrite needs to be finished. Flower website needs to be finished. which I'll probably do the flower website in the next day, a couple of days. I don't know, maybe, who knows? I don't. After that, I've got things written down to do for Honey. Ah. Oh, I have. I don't want a real job, but I also feel like I don't have the motivation to do this for the rest of my life. But on the same side of things, I don't not have thing. On the flip side of it, I don't actually need to do anything to get most of it done. Like, for Marriagebot, I just need to, like, fucking, if I double its user base, that's the money I need to not have a job. I don't even do anything for Marriagebot. This rewrite isn't even necessary. Should I even be wasting my time on it? I don't know. I feel like I should, because I want it at the same standard as the rest of my bots that are much worse. Well, not worse, but performing worse than Marriagebot. I don't fucking know why Marriagebot's doing so well. I've never known why Marriagebot's doing so well. Like, there's no even way to talk about it. There's no way to ask anyone, like, why do you like Marriagebot? And they'll be like, yes, but it's bot. It shows me people. And I'm like, yeah, well, fucking every other bot does that. Fucking Honey shows you people. Why? Sim Tracker, fuck it. Everything. I make so many shit bots. It's the Tom Scott thing, though, isn't it? You just throw enough shit out there, and eventually something will be noticed. You just gotta keep making stuff, which I don't think is actually something Tom Scott said, but he's pretty cool too. You should watch his How to Be Famous on the Internet series, because you don't want to be famous on the internet. I don't want to be famous on the internet. I don't want to be known for Marriagebot. I don't want to be known, really. I just want to make my stuff and know that the things I have made are making people happy. That's a nice thing about it. That's why I like Profile, because Profile is very heavily a moderation bot, sort of, but it's very heavily a utility bot that people like integrate into like the fundamentals of running their server. So I know that when people tell me, yeah, I like Profile, it's pretty cool, I know that they are like actively using it to run their server. And that in my mind is just that's so much nicer than the fucking Marriagebot, which you ping a person and then you forget about it for ever. I don't know. I don't think I have anything more to say. I've been recording for 17 minutes. What the fuck? This will be a 6-minute video.